What is up? What is up? What is up? We are about to tap into some energy. I said I would come back live, so I'm going to come back live as long as I can. Drowning. I had to take out my glasses because I was seeing shadows. Not shadows. That sounds crazy as hell. Let me turn that down a little bit. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to tap into some energy though. I'm hungry too. Like, I need some food. I was just like, dang, I'm hungry. Like, your girl needs some food. Alright, have to tap into this energy. I'm kind of cold too. Okay, I'm just complaining. I'm hungry, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm hungry. It's freaking almost August. It's hot as fuck outside. Why are you cold? Oh my gosh, why are you hungry? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Anyway, let's tap into this energy. I think I'm gonna do this reading for, I don't know, we're gonna do this reading for, let's do a sign. We're gonna do this reading for, we're we're gonna do this reading. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm hungry. And I'm hungry and I'm tired. I just want you to know that. Alright, but we're gonna do this reading for, we're just gonna do the reading. I was gonna do like a sign, but like whatever. We could just do a reading. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. What is up? Why am I running from the camera? I got things going on. Alright, let's tap into this energy. Let's see. Show me what I need to see for the collective at this time, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. Is my foot showing in the camera? Hold up. I don't want my foot to be showing in the camera. My foot may be a little ashy. I just did a reading just a minute ago and I got so mad. And you're gonna know. You're gonna freaking know. You trying to find a job? Like the video. You're trying to find a job. Okay, that's cool. I'll pull a card for you. Like the video and I'll pull a couple of cards for you, Max. No problem with that. Matter of fact, let me grab a different deck. Alright. Okay. We are about to tap into Max's energy. Max says he wants to find a new job. Trying to find a job. Max is trying to find a job. So we're going to tap into Max's energy, Spirit. Give me something for Max and him trying to find a new job, Spirit. Something for Max. Hello. It says harmony. Harmony is coming out. It's important for you to have a quiet and peaceful work atmosphere in order for you to thrive. Working at home or for yourself is best. What is up? How are y'all doing? So basically, Max, the first card is basically you need to work for yourself. You need to start your own business. That's the first card coming out. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. Damn. Damn. Hold up. Okay, so Max, listen. First, Max. First card is coming out is what's gonna bring you harmony is for you to start your own business. That's what's gonna bring you harmony. That's what's gonna bring you success. I'm also seeing whatever past job you were at, it was a whole lot of work. It was a whole lot of like chaos. It was a whole lot of yeah, like people talking behind your back or spreading rumors at the job or just drama. Okay, wherever you were was a lot of drama. Okay, so basically with harmony coming out first and peaceful working environment, it was definitely stressful. Yeah, so you need more, you need peace, you need harmony. Okay, what I'm seeing for you is someone who can, like a work from home type of job where you can, be on the beach and working. Okay, you should try. I am not a, you know I don't want to give financial advice. However, what I'm picking up for you, what's up, David? What I'm picking up for you is like some type of day trading. I don't know. Maybe you should try day trading or something like that, Max. Okay, I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into it. Yeah, it's drama coming out again. Okay, but I see moving up. I see you starting a business for yourself. That's what's gonna move you up the ladder. Okay, and you starting a business for yourself is gonna bring in um it's gonna bring in, I'm hearing, maybe you weren't being treated equal at the jobs that you were working, you know because I'm hearing equality. You starting a business for yourself is gonna bring in equality. What's up, Envious Creations Car Club? It's gonna bring in equality for you. But that's just equality energy is giving me a very much so calm like energy where you're feeling balanced, where you're feeling good about what you do. You understand what I'm saying, Max? Yeah, definitely sell some freaking artwork, Max. Definitely, definitely. Also, you could definitely be a writer as well because I see someone writing down something. Okay, that could also mean, you need to like write down what you want. Journal what you want. Yeah, move around. And it's people, what I'm also picking up is know-it-alls. People that know everything at the job. You know what I'm saying? Know-it-alls. Like y'all having a conversation and someone wants your opinion, but when you give them your opinion, it's not right type of energy. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. But what I do see expression. You need a job where you can express your creativity, Max. Give me some more energy for Max. Give me some more energy for Max, Spirit. I don't know if you're a driver. I'm focused on this car. Maybe you should start your own like. I don't know if you're a driver, but I'm picking up on someone being a driver. Maybe you should start your own like driving company. All right. Yeah. Or you should start your own driving company like they do. Ooh. I want to freaking say your name, but I don't want to. Bashi? Bashi? I don't know. But yeah, what I'm picking up is a driving company. That'll be a good ass. I mean, yeah. But yeah, trying to. Okay, let me get this together. You starting a driving company, Max, where you're driving people around, and you can start off. This could be for you or someone else. This is definitely giving very much so business idea, but you could definitely start your own driving company, and you can start by the airport. That's the busiest place where people always need a ride. You feel me? To just get you know your name out there, just to start off, so you can. I'm saying, like, that's a dope ass idea though, Max. If you start a driving business, but start at the airport, because people always need rides. And yeah, they can call those other driving services, but offer something more appealing to the, you know what I'm saying? Offer something more appealing. Like, because I don't know if I can say their name on here. The Jubers and the Fifths, if you know what I'm saying. But that shit is getting, or you know what I'm saying, it is getting expensive. So you look at how much it costs them to go from, okay, go to the airport, bam, you're at the airport, you see someone who needs a ride, right? And you just do some estimates, like how long will it take for you on Uber. Like, look on Uber and be like, okay, so it takes for an hour ride, it's gonna cost this much amount of money. So you offer a cheaper price, and then that's how you gonna get your business. I'm telling you, that's how you gonna get your business off the damn ground. That's how you gonna get it off the ground. That's how you gonna get it heard. And then when those people come back to whatever town you're in, they can already call you because they know you're going to be on the job. They know you're going to be there early. And they know you might have some refreshments inside of the car. I'm telling you, Max. There you go. I'm telling you. You should really look into that. Because I was literally focused on a car. Okay? Especially people traveling from overseas. You know what I'm saying? Especially people traveling from overseas. I'm picking up on Paris, but people traveling from overseas, and you car service at the airport. Always be at the airport. That's where you're going to get the most business. And that's where you're going to get connect with the most people. And then on top of that, yeah, you're going to connect with the most people at the airport, and you're going to connect with different type of people at the airport. It's not going to be one set type of people. And then you make connections and you make long lasting friendships. Okay? There you go, Max. I'm telling you. And all you need is one car. You just start off with one car. Yep. Start off with one car. You could even start off with like some type of van or something like that. So you can get multiple people in the car. Like a shuttle. Like a shuttle service type of energy. But your shuttle service is cheaper starting out. It's cheaper. And on top of that, yeah, it's cheaper. And you're able to fit more people inside of the vehicle. So anyway, that's what I'm getting for you, Max. Yep. Yep. I mean, that's a freaking, I feel like that right there is a good ass idea. You're welcome. No problem. No problem. I don't know if you're subscribed. Subscribe to my channel, Max. Okay, so I know somebody wanted a reading about, let me see. I know somebody said Gemini. It says, what's coming in the near future for Gemini? Okay, so I'm going to do the near future for Gemini. Near future for Gemini. Shout out to the Geminis. Gemini. I like Geminis. One of my, well, I had a good friend that was a Gemini. One thing I can say about Gemini is they make good friends. No problem. They make good friends. Geminis make good friends. Like, but when you get mad, when the Gemini, one thing, my homeboy is a Gemini and I'm a Sagittarius, and when Geminis want to have fun, Geminis want to have fun. Geminis ain't got time for the drama. Sagittarius sometimes be with the shit. Gemini is, I don't know. Let me just tap into the reading. Give me some energy for Gemini. Maybe I'm reading too much into Gemini, but my homeboy, my cousin also is a Gemini. But my cousin is in prison for 30-some years, so you know what I'm saying? That's a Gemini too. So give me some energy for a Gemini in the next, wait a minute, y'all. Hold up. Gemini, okay, in the near future. Give me some energy for Gemini in the near future, spirit. Give me some energy for Gemini in the near future. Give me something for Gemini. Gemini could be meeting someone at work. Okay, yeah. Gemini could be connecting with someone at work in the near future. This is either a connection, a friendship that starts at work, all right, where you guys are working together and then you guys become friends, or you guys becoming friends and working on a project together in the near future. Okay? I do see someone watching Gemini. See someone watching you. Okay? Yeah, I do see someone watching you. Yeah, so be mindful of, you know, being out in a big city at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? By yourself, where there's alleyways and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to your surroundings in the near future, Gemini, because I see someone watching you, someone lurking. Someone lurking. Give me some more energy for Gemini in the near future. More energy for Gemini in the near future. See someone trying to trap Gemini with a child. Okay? Or this could be Gemini trying to trap someone with a child. Okay? Give me some more for Gemini. Someone wants to have a child with Gemini in the near future. Yeah, but be mindful of this person that wants to have a child with you. It's definitely something to do with work, Gemini. But be mindful of someone wanting to have a child with you, because this person is not going to be, you know, in the long run. It may seem, you know, nice in the beginning. It may seem like a good partnership, a good connection, but you know, this person is pressuring you to have a child. This person could be pressuring you to have a child because of your looks. Okay, because this person thinks you look good, so they want to have a child with you in the near future. But this is like a bad apple. Okay, so you have a child with this person and you're like, fuck. A year down the line, you're like, damn, why did I have a child with this person? Okay, give me some more for Gemini. I do see Gemini having to make a decision in the near future. Okay? Yeah, Gemini is going to have to make a decision in the near future. Okay? This decision may affect something drastically. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah, this whatever decision you're gonna have to make in the near future, Gemini, is gonna affect something drastically. Drastically. Your husband wants a child. Your husband wants. Oh, oh damn. I mean, but that's your husband though. So this energy may or may not resonate. This is just the collective Gemini energy. There is a decision that needs to be made though in the near future. I'm about to tap more into this decision. Something about this could be a decision on building, continuing to build with someone. This could be a decision on building a house. Maybe someone wants to, you know, yeah, build a house from the ground up. I do see a third party out here. Okay, so this could be. I'm also picking up Gemini. Yeah, somebody's trying to trap somebody with a baby. Someone's definitely trying to trap somebody with a baby. Someone's trying to trap somebody with a baby. All right. I don't know. Give me some more. Like literally, somebody's like trying to trap somebody. It's like trap. This person is thinking like trap you with a baby, and you don't go nowhere. You stay in the house. You don't. I get to see you at all times. I know your whereabouts. Something about an air tag is significant. Be careful because someone could have like Gemini. Someone could have like a crazy lover that puts an air tag in your car, or someone could have already or could be planning on putting an air tag on your car or something like that. Yeah. Give me some more spirit. Someone doesn't want to let go of the Gemini in the near future. Like they don't want to let go of the Gemini. They're taking the Gemini captive. They're not trying to let go of the Gemini. They're like, no, you can't have my Gemini. This is my Gemini. Alright? No, you don't even look at someone's very possessive over the Gemini in the near future. Very, very possessive. Give me some more energy. Someone's name could be Dan. Okay. Someone's name could be Dan. Okay. Someone wants to get the Gemini drunk in the near future, and this could be happening like in the near future. Gemini, you meet somebody and y'all get drunk, and then y'all have a drinky drink. Y'all go to a hotel. Okay, have a drinky drink, and then things happen. That's a Virgo that don't want you to settle down, trying to get you pregnant so you can't settle down or something. Yeah, so so I see someone meeting up at not a motel. Why I say motel? I mean, shit ain't, I mean, motel, hotel, whatever the fuck. I just see people meeting up and having some sort of rendezvous, having a soiree, if y'all know what I mean, if y'all know what a soiree is. But I see Gemini having a soiree at a hotel, and things, things happen. You know what I'm saying? Cups are being poured into. Okay, clothes are being taken off. All right, little drinky drink. Somebody may not have had a drink in a while. Someone may not have had, relations in a while. But I see things going down, and I see someone wearing. If I'm talking to a male Gemini, I see a female. Y'all wake up. This person got your shirt on. Okay, with no panties on. That's what I'm saying. If I'm talking to a female Gemini, I mean, you know, twist the energy. It's just like some real, what's up? It's just some real, yeah. So I see in the near future, Gemini, you're going to be engaging in some type of steamy romance at a hotel room. Okay. Yep. Oh, so y'all are both Geminis. Ooh-wee. So be careful of some third party, some person that, sees you and right off the bat, they're like, I want you to have my kids. Like, Like, I mean, the same day you meet somebody, and then the same day they're like, I want you to have my kids. Be mindful of somebody like that, because I see somebody like that coming towards you in the near future. But you have this person, you have kids with this person, then it's gonna be a a horrible. This how you gonna be looking. I'm gonna show you how you gonna be looking. this how you gonna. This how you gonna be looking, Gemini. You had kids with that person. All right. My last $2 type of energy. You're gonna be struggling. Okay. You're gonna be hurt up. All right. And then you see there's like a centipede on this person's neck. I think that's a centipede. Okay, crawling up to his neck, but he's under. He's literally drowning. He's sinking. Okay, he's going under. All right, trying to hold on, but shit, it's hard for him to hold on because he didn't fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't, let a pretty face, I don't know, and some good talking, you know. Yeah, so be mindful of that, Gemini, in the near future. Male or female, someone wanting to hold on to you because they like the way you look. Okay. Anything else for Gemini? Anything else for Gemini? I'm hearing that song by Kendrick Lamar, Love Me. Is it called Love Me? Someone needs to listen to that song by Kendrick Lamar. That's what I'm hearing. That's the song that I'm getting for Gemini. That song by Kendrick Lamar. Would you still love? If I made up my mind at work, would you still love me? Cute. Don't got you, I got nothing. I got something. We gon' function. No assumption. Okay, yeah. That's the song I'm picking up for Gemini. Okay? And that just made me feel really good. Okay? Love me like you do. That's the song. Okay? That's a nice song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, that just made me feel all good inside. Like, okay, so anyway, anything else for Gemini? That's the song. Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is a Gemini. But that why did I get all soft and stuff? Alright, so Gemini, you make somebody feel all soft and gushy and gooey and stuff like that. Alright, you make someone feel soft inside. Alright, if I'm talking to a female Gemini, then some in the near future you're gonna feel real soft and like sensual. Yeah, you're gonna feel real soft. You're gonna want to show your soft side. You're gonna like let down your guard in the near future. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking to a female, okay. If I'm talking to a male, I mean it's the same thing. It's like, yeah, yeah, very soft, very a lot of passion, Gemini. Okay, in the near future. I don't know. This energy just shifted. I feel it feels really good. A lot of passion. Yeah, and also in the near future, it's a lot of oh my God, I never knew that. Finding things out about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Discovering things about yourself that you never knew. Discovering hidden passions. Discovering hidden gifts about yourself in the near future, Gemini. And it's going to make you feel really happy. Like, oh my God, I didn't know I could do that. Like, I've always wanted to whistle. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've never been able to just whistle. And it may sound small, but that's something I've always wanted to do since I was a child. I've always wanted to whistle. You know what I'm saying? So you may wake up one morning, not saying that you always wanted to whistle, but something that you've always wanted to do. You just wake up one morning and just you do it. Or a project that you always wanted to do. You finally just really hone in on the project, and then you're excited, you're happy about the outcome, right? It makes you feel good. It makes you feel inspired. It's like you falling in love with yourself. You know what I'm saying, Gemini? In the near future, you falling in love with yourself, right? To where, yeah, you falling in love with yourself. You discovering new talents. Yeah. And by you discovering these new talents, that's gonna you're gonna fall in love with yourself all over again. So I see a lot of loving on yourself, Gemini. I mean, I see loving on other folks because somebody's definitely gonna be inside some type of hotel. Okay, but I see you also falling in love with yourself. So whoever this person is on your mind, Gemini, that beside yourself, whoever this person is, 1122. Yeah, that's that. It's a twin flame. Whoever this person is, it's like you're gonna know how to treat them because you're falling in love with yourself all over again, right? So it's gonna be a very healthy dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Very, very healthy. Very. You know what I mean? A little shy. I do see some shyness. I do see that. You're ready for the new chapter? Yes. I see that. A little shyness. A little emotions. But I see you're going to be able to, express your emotions in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Gemini, in a example of a non-healthy way of expressing your emotions, that's like you basically not wanting to express your emotions because you feel like, if you do, you're gonna hear it later. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear it later, right? Someone may bring it back on you, bring it back, bring it back on you, like, in a disagreement. You expressed your emotions months ago, and then you have a disagreement with someone, and then they throw that shit in your face, something that you expressed months ago. Okay, I don't see that happening in the near future when it comes to a relationship, Gemini. I see you being able to openly express yourself and you be heard and you be appreciated, Gemini. That is what I see for you, Gemini, in the near future. And you know what? Before I came on here, I was like, or maybe it was while I was on here, I was like, dang, what sign should I do? You know? And I was thinking, like, dang, what sign should I do? And then you pulled up and said, do Gemini. So, yeah. 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 Yep. Ooh. Sometimes Gemini is like Sagittarius twin. Okay. When I was growing up, my half birthday was June 9th. Okay, that was my half birthday. And I would tell everybody, like, June 9th, that's my half birthday. But what I will say is the Geminis that I have, encountered in life have been very supportive. One thing about it, one thing for sure, my homeboy is a Gemini. When I needed a ride to go look for jobs, he took me. He took me. You know what I'm saying? When I needed a ride to go look for jobs, he took me. All right, always took me. When I needed a ride to work, he took me. When I got into some trouble back in the day, he picked me up. Okay? So Geminis are very fucking loyal. Just respect them and they will fucking respect you. They will be a long life fucking friend. Okay? my cousin who is a Gemini, and he's in prison. However, I wrote my first freaking ebook, and he was the first person that purchased my ebook. That's horrible. That's horrible. Well, you know, that shit happens. Okay, but yeah, so my cousin literally in prison, and he was the first person that bought my ebook. Okay, so my first ebook, and that freaking ebook was like my first one, so it was very, very, it was ridiculous. But he bought it, and he actually read it because he actually freaking, told me things about it. And it's just support, okay? Geminis are very supportive. You know what I mean? Very supportive. Very. Yeah, people do. People do take advantage of Gemini's kindness. People do. But Gemini will stand up for Gemini self. You know what I'm saying? Gemini will. Yeah. Yeah, right there. By the sink. I freaking left it right there. I helped and supported, and in return, don't expect anything from anyone. But I know sometimes it does have to feel like it has to piss you off. You know what I'm saying? When you do help, and you don't get that in return, even if you don't expect it in return, it does. I feel like it can piss you off. Right? Because then you feel like, then you ask the universe, why do I keep giving, giving, giving if I'm not getting it in return? You do that those questions do arise, you know. But then you continue to give. I don't know, man. It should be difficult. It be like that for Sagittarius too. It be like that for Sagittarius too. Like fuck. To the point where sometimes you just be, sometimes when it come to me, sometimes I be like, what the fuck? What the fuck, universe? Okay? And it's like I'm being guided to do this and do that and do this and do that. But damn, what about the after effect? You know what I'm saying? When you feel like you're not getting that in return, you're like, what's going on, universe? And then you get to ask, like, why am I getting the shitty end of the stick? Like, what the fuck? What is the bigger picture? And then you start getting impatient a little bit. And then you go through those emotions. And then you go through those emotions. Email me. Email me. All my information is in the description of this channel. Email me. And also look on my community board, and I have a flyer with my prices and things like that. But yeah, I understand. It freaking gets annoying. Shit. Because you're like, fuck. Then you sometimes do those inside screams and shit. Like, you said a phone number? I think I'm gonna do another reading. I should do some advice. No, I'm gonna just do a whole nother reading. Man, those are crazy. But I be feeling it. I be feeling it too. Cause I be wondering, like, what is going on? Shit. What is happening? Well, basically, to sum it all up, okay, you, someone's someone's going to be meeting someone around a work situation. You could be meeting this, Gemini could be meeting this person at work, or Gemini could be meeting this person, you know, yeah, just meeting this person and starting some type of business venture with this person. Also, I'm picking up on a meetup taking place with Gemini in the near future where there's a hotel room involved and people are having, you know what I'm saying, a grown up activities. Also, I'm picking up on someone wanting to trap Gemini with a baby because they like the way Gemini looks. So they want to trap Gemini with a baby. Okay. Also, I'm picking up on whatever, a romantic situation that you are coming into. It's going to be a healthy situation because you are pouring love into yourself. You are about to discover new aspects, new traits when it comes to yourself. So it's like every time you discover something new, you fall in love with yourself all over again, Gemini. All right, so then you're going to meet someone and you guys are going to be able to share, okay? You guys are going to be able to share emotions in a healthy way, share things. I see a lot of sharing, a lot of wanting to share things. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's for Gemini in the near future. So, advice for Gemini: be open for new connections. Okay? Be open for new connections. And Gemini, you don't have to. This is just some advice. You don't have to take it. Okay? But Gemini, you don't have to freaking because Geminis, they do a lot of heavy investigating. Okay? They do heavy investigating. Okay? Because of trust issues. So they do heavy investigating. Gemini, let your hair down. Like this energy, like this. You know what I mean? Like relax your shoulders. Pay in the near future, Gemini. Pay attention to your shoulders. Your shoulders are going to tell you everything you need to know about a person. Okay, so you get around a person and your shoulders are like this. You know what I'm saying? You're tensed up like this. You don't need to be around that person, Gemini. That person is not for you. Okay? If you're around a person and you're able to relax your shoulders, Gemini, you hold a lot of stress in your shoulders. You hold a lot of stress up here. Up here. Okay. You hold a lot of tension up here. All right. A whole lot. So pay attention to this right here, Gemini, in the near future. Okay, and that's in general. It doesn't even have to be when it comes to a relationship. Just environment in general. When you're out and about, you go to the grocery store, you go wherever you go. When you start getting tense like this, you need be mindful of that energy. Okay, because that's your senses. All right, that's your spidey senses telling you that you need to remove yourself from the area. Okay, something going on, maybe that you can't see. All right, and I don't know why I'm picking up on some type of electricity. Like, I don't know why I'm picking up on electricity, but yeah. So okay, so there could be like some type of, okay, this is crazy, Gemini. But what I'm picking up now, because I just said electricity, so I see someone, in an area, and I see some type of boom taking place when it comes to electricity. But the thing is, that's what I'm picking up on. So some type of boom taking place when it comes to electricity. But it's like you're going to be able to feel it in your body before it takes place. Okay? So that could be like some type of situation that's going to happen. And it doesn't have to be with electricity. However, something is going to take place. It's going to feel like a shock if you stay there. All right? If you don't stay there, then you won't be affected. So, damn, that's crazy. That just came out of nowhere. So basically what I'm saying is, when you get to this area, you're going to go somewhere. So when you get to the area, pay attention to your shoulders. Pay attention to the tension around your shoulders. All right, around your neck and things like that. And when that shit starts happening, you need to remove yourself from the environment. Okay? And you can help somebody, you know what I'm saying? Help a person in need. Tell somebody, hey, you know, something's going to happen here. You know what I'm saying? To try to help, try to get innocent bystanders out of the way. You can help somebody. But that's I'm really picking up like that's somebody's freaking spidey sense. That's somebody's one of your superpowers type of energy. All right, that's how you know something is about to happen. This gets all tensed. You get tense right here. And then something takes place. So pay attention to that, Gemini. Okay, and again, you can warn people, but 9 times out of 10 in this world, people ain't gonna listen. They not. So, yep, Gemini. You're fucking dope, Gemini. Okay, I just found out your superpower. Okay. I found out one of them. Something about your hands is significant as well. Don't, gosh. It says, you're clinging to old hurts and grievances. They're eroding your happiness. Let them go, or you'll never truly live in the moment. Release the shadows in your heart and embrace freedom and lightness. Okay? Embrace freedom and lightness. Open up your hands as well. I don't know if you watched, what was it called back in the day? What is it called? I'm trying to think. It was, shoot, with the cheerleaders, Bring It On. I don't know if you watched Bring It On back in the day. But this dude, he was teaching them some cheers, and he said something about spirit fingers. Okay, so look up spirit fingers. Okay, something about your fingers are significant. Okay, someone could have like someone's hand could, someone could have carpal tunnel. Okay, or it could be developing carpal tunnel. Okay, so I'm not a doctor, but what I do know, a lot of our problems within our body, it comes from us holding on to pain, holding on to grief, holding on to hurt. All right, so if someone is having pain in their hand, specifically their right hand, because I keep pulling up my right hand, if someone is like, maybe your fingers are locking up or someone's fingers are locking up, drink more water. But also you got to let go of that pain. All right? Let go of, let go, release that shit, forgive that shit. All right? Because, yeah, when we hold on to pain and hold on to hurt, it causes blockages. All right? And this blockage could be taking place in your hands. Okay? Gotta let go of that pain. Okay? And I know it's easier said than done, but every day is a new day. Is it really though, Gemini? Is every day a new day, or is it just the same day? It may be because you did exercise. But what I'm picking, this may or may not be for you. You feel me? However, I do see pain in the hand. And this pain is coming from holding on to grief. Holding on to, yeah, you did exercise. Okay, let me stop. Because why did I just repeat that? As though. And also listen to music. Okay? Listen to music. It's like, I don't know if you listen to Pandora, but shuffle Pandora on, if you listen to Pandora. Why am I laughing at you? If you listen to Pandora, shuffle Pandora, and why am I hiding from you? You're working on some music? Are you really? Are you really? Do you got like the Beats by Dre? Do you got those headphones? What? Why you say, oh my God, stop playing with me? Not the Beats by Dre. Also, you need to keep your distance from someone. Yeah, you need to keep your distance from someone. This could be someone who drives a motorcycle. Yeah, they could drive a motorcycle or they could ride a bicycle. One or the other. Okay, but this is someone you knew in your youth. Okay, that you're needing to keep your distance from. This may not be for you. Also, jump in the water. Okay? Don't be afraid to get wet, Gemini. Jump in the water. That's what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid to go deep. Alright? Don't be afraid to go deep. Everyone's not gonna understand. However, your mind is very, very, I don't know, Gemini. You got like I don't know. I just see you in the freaking forest. That's where I see you at, Gemini. In the forest. I don't know if you like nature like that, but I see you in the forest. Don't be, and that's a message within itself. Don't be afraid to explore. All right, your forest. That might be the person you need to get away from. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Did you like the? Did I even ask you? Did you like the video? Did you like the live? Make sure you like the live, and make sure you subscribe, my you. Am I pronouncing that right? Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I got to move my leg because my foot was falling asleep. All right. Thank you. All right, let's tap into. You said, what's the Virgo's intentions? Did my shit go off? Okay, I was like, did my live go off? What's the Virgo's intentions? This is a long live. It's gonna be a long live. Whatever. Just go in live, whatever. What's the Virgo's intention? What is the Virgo's intention for Gemini? To weigh you down? I see 10 of Wands. To weigh you down? Yeah. Yeah. The Virgo's intention is to weigh you down. Yeah. This is about walk away. Whoever this Virgo is, you need to walk away from them because they're just gonna weigh you down and they're gonna cause some type of legal issues. All right, if you, yeah, it's either this person could be, you being around this person could cause legal issues, or this person is gonna be blocking you, yeah, weighing you down, blocking your finances, blocking something when it comes to finances. Either they're going to cause legal issues or they're going to block something when it comes to your finances. This Virgo Gemini dynamic. So you're being called to walk away because there's nothing in those cups but bitterness. There's nothing, yeah, it's just a lot of bitterness in the cups. You're not going to get nothing out of it, okay? It's going to feel like you're on a hamster wheel going in circles and circles and circles. That's what I'm picking up on this energy. But everybody has free will, so you do as you please. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has free will. But I do see this person weighing you down, okay? And you eventually walking away. So it's like walk away from the get-go, just ghost the situation, or wait for this person to drain the fuck out of you and then walk away. You're going to walk away regardless. All right, you just get to choose free will on whether or not you take this advice right now and walk away from whoever this Virgo person is now, or you just not listen and you do your own due diligence, which you're still going to walk away, but you're just going to be even more drained, heartbroken, and your back going to be hurting and some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, that's that with the Virgo and the Gemini. Yep. It's the Virgo and the Gemini, and that's the truth. That's the truth. You're going to walk away. It's better to do it now than later. Alright? You could have been somebody who ate now and laters back in the day. You probably still eat now and laters. I don't know. But it's better now than later. Okay? Even when I used to eat now and laters back in the day, it was better now than later. Like when I first opened the wrapper, it was better to eat that shit now than eat it later. Because if you eat it later, okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm trying to make sense of something. Hold on. Because I don't know where this went. Because if I eat it later, then it's still going to get ate. But if I eat it now, it's going to get ate. But if I eat it and then we think about it like that, like eating it now and then, you know, later on it's going to be nothing, you know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but all I'm saying is it's better now than later. Like, yeah, later on down the line. Hell yeah. It's like it's better to know now than like, okay, we're not going to do this shit right now. We're not doing this. All right. Yeah. Whoever this Virgo is, they going to have you in a lot of drama too. All right. They going to have you in a lot of drama because they going to get on top of your back. All right. They going to want you to carry them. All right. Carry them through this drama. Carry them through chaos. All right. Yeah. They want you to carry them. Whoever this person is. Okay. Yeah. So it may come off, you know, all cool and shit at first, because that's usually how it comes off. You know, when you meet someone like this, it comes off as though they have it all together. You know what I'm saying? It really does. It comes off as they have it all together, and then, you know, then the light switch comes on, and then you really see the person for who they are, and you realize they don't have it all together. You know, it could have been like some drunken love type of shit. It was just on some lovey-dovey type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And they were just, you know, very good at lying, very good at telling stories. So, you know, and it's crazy because I'm not picking up that you believe the stories either. So be mindful with this Virgo person, because they're a storyteller. They like to tell stories. they have the gift of gab. It's like a smooth operator type of energy when it comes to the Virgo. They're very smooth. All right, but you let that Virgo get on your back, that person ain't gonna get off. To 8 years later, that's when that person gonna get off your back. All right, 8 years, yeah, 8 years later, that's when they gonna get off your back. Yup, sure is. And then they gonna go get on somebody else's back because they don't want to walk. They want to be carried. Whoever this person is. What I'm picking up. So on that, someone wants to be carried, and you know what I'm saying. But like at some point, you're gonna have to get down and walk. You feel me? At some point, you're gonna have to walk because why do you have fucking feet? Why do you have legs? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to walk at some point. It's like if you think about it, if someone wants to be carried like all day, every day, then you're carrying this fucker to the restroom. You're carrying them to the kitchen. You're carrying them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of carrying going on, which is wearing and tearing on you, breaking you down. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's that. With that, okay, that's the Virgo. Okay. This person talking about you and me. Yeah, you and me. All right. Okay, I just seen a. You know why I say you and me? Because I just seen a CD. Okay, wait a minute. Whoever this Virgo is, they could be someone who. They could be, old school. I mean, but you know who the Virgo is. But why? What is going on? Because I just seen a CD, and when I think of CDs, I think of old school. And that's crazy to say CDs are old school, but that's why, 2025 CDs are definitely old school. Okay? CDs are definitely old school. So it's like, I don't know. Why am I picking up on this energy? Because now I'm thinking about back in the day when I had my first car. I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you this story. I had my first car. And this is not, whatever. I was hanging out with my homeboy, and he was a Gemini, right? My homeboy we would hang out, and I would always forget how to get home. I don't know. I don't know, man. I would always forget how to get home. So what he would do is I would follow him to my house. So he would leave just to, just so I can get home. I would follow him. Even though he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do none of that shit. All right. But he would always do this shit. I'd be like, I don't know how to get back. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, it's just straight down the street. Okay. But I'm like, I don't know how to get back. So he would follow me back every time. And then one day he said, Q, you're going to have to do it yourself. I'm tired of following you. You know how to get home. And I said, no, please, please. You know what I'm saying? Please help me. I don't know. He said, you going to figure it out because I'm not going to do it. So I know you're going to be able to get home. All right, so I was pissed off at that point. But I ended up leaving anyway, like, fuck it. But I was mad, all right? And then, so I'm at the red light, and I look to my right, and this lady's just staring at me in the car. And I just get angry. So I reached over, and I went to roll down the window, but I didn't have no electric window. My car was old, so I had to roll it down like this. So I did that shit. And I just cussed that lady out. I just cussed her out. I was like, bitch, what the fuck is you looking at? I was so angry. I was so mad. And then she was so appalled. She was like, what the fuck? Like, she was staring. And then she told me, she was like, you're jealous of me. And then me, honestly, I was just mad. Nothing like that was happening. I was just mad because my homeboy wouldn't, do what he always did for me. All right, because I had to do some shit on my own. I got angry. which that was not okay. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was okay. I didn't give a fuck. But today, no, that was not okay. And then I, cussed her out, but she said I was jealous of her. I was riding in my hoopty and she was riding in her. I can't even remember what kind of car it was, but it was a nicer car than mine. So she felt like I was jealous of her because her car was different from mine. But that wasn't the case. I was just mad because my homeboy didn't follow me home. So I told her, I said, how about you pull over it? Y'all, like, I said, how about you pull over and we can fight? All because my homeboy wouldn't take me home. I mean, wouldn't follow me home. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know why I'm telling you this story, but maybe this is my confessions. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, these are my confessions. Okay? Man, I'm grown and I don't know what to do. No, no, no. Why are you sorry? This is just a confession. Okay? This is just a confession. All right? This is just a confession. Like, and basically, I can use this as a learning tool, right? It comes a time in a day where you're going to have to do some shit on your own. That's really what it was given. That's the lesson. The bigger picture lesson. Besides the fact that, like, learn how to channel your anger. You feel me? The bigger picture lesson is there's gonna come a time in a day where you're gonna have to do some shit your own. Even if you are scared. Even if you think you don't know how to do it. Cause I ended up getting home that day. You feel me? He didn't and then he called me and he was like, see, I knew you was gonna get home. I knew you knew how to get home. That was just my fear telling me I didn't know how to get home. You know what I'm saying? That was just my attachment, me being attached to an outcome. Me thinking, oh, it doesn't matter. Every time I hang out with my homeboy, he gonna follow me home every time. So I'm good. You feel me? Me not wanting that's also me at that point, not wanting to go the extra mile and learn, being comfortable in whatever, yeah, being comfortable with him, you know, doing the hard part, we'll say, instead of me learning my way home, learning the route. You feel me? Or even just paying attention to the route. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Me not, yeah. So that's the lesson. Like, there's gonna come a time in a day where you have to do something on your own, even when you feel like you can't, even when you get scared and it may be dark outside. When you learn the lesson, all right, but that will be the lesson and you will succeed. Definitely, definitely. Me as well. Me as well. Me as well. But you know, I wouldn't be real if I didn't tell you that there are times where, you know, things do get skeptical, you know, during the journey, during the pain, things do get skeptical, you know, where you're wondering, like, what the fuck? Where you feel confused. Yeah. And I will say, sometimes fear pushes us to do things we've never imagined ourselves doing. You know what I'm saying? Fear does have a way of doing that for us, you know. And it's also, don't be scared of your greatness. Don't fear your greatness. Don't fear how great you can become or how great you already are. Don't fear that. You know what I'm saying? Don't water that shit down. Okay? Be great. Even if someone next to you ain't as great as you, still fucking be great. Even if you outshine the next person, stop feeling bad because you are great. Stop feeling bad. That's what I'm picking up too. My baby over here snoring. But yeah, stop feeling bad for being great. Yep. Because when you feel bad for being great, you hide your greatness. And then in the end, you still feel bad because you're hiding your greatness. So just be great. Yep. Okay. Be great. I just told you a whole story about some shit that I did. But then I followed up with a fucking lesson. Like, tell me that ain't freaking. Now that's dope as hell. Like, followed up with a lesson. Okay. That's how you learn. What? I don't know. Do you eat Chipotle? Definitely. 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 I like that. You know what? That sounds like a affirmation. I don't know if it is an affirmation, but it sounds like one. I like that. I did my best. I'm doing my best. In return, don't expect I do have a like. Why don't you expect it? Okay. Why don't you expect though? Why don't you expect? Because one thing about it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, true story. Okay, I am a mother. Before I became a mother, I was pregnant. I had a I had a miscarriage right before I became a mother, and I just when I had the miscarriage, I was freaking I was stressed out. I was very scared, right? I did not expect, right? And this is just my opinion and what happened with me. I did not expect, right? I but when I got pregnant with my daughter, I expected. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. Like when I got pregnant with my daughter, I expected. I expected to see my daughter. I expected to hold my daughter. Expected to feed my daughter. I just expected to be with my daughter. Before, when I had the miscarriage, I did not expect any of those things. I was in, felt like more of a fear. When I didn't expect, I felt more of a fear. But when I did expect, I felt more of a sense of calmness when I did expect. And then, that happened. And then I ended up, having my baby and da 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 da. But I did things differently. So that's why I asked, like, why don't you expect? And I know you're gonna answer it. However, I know some people don't expect because it's easier when it comes to getting hurt. Man. And you know what? It's crazy how siblings can become evil. I say evil, but can become, you know, distant, especially when you grow up with them. You know what I'm saying? You, but I mean, shit. Maybe they were always haters. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they didn't become. Maybe they were always haters. You know, maybe it was just a secret hate, secret animosity that became hatred when it came to that. You know what I'm saying? Yep. I pick up that you are the type of person that you were the type of person who, you know, family, family, family. I feel like you were big on relationship with your family and they let you down. Yeah. Yep. But it happens. Yeah. It's crazy. You took care of them too. Took care of them. I don't know. That shit's crazy though. But you know what? What's better is that you realize that you don't have to have a relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Maybe in the past you felt like you had to because of who they were, but you don't have to have a relationship with them. Again, like some people are literally in our life for just seasons. And when I was growing up, when I was a kid and going to funerals and things like that, going to funerals, my baby foot, going to funerals and things like that, people would say, that's my brother that I haven't seen in 10 years, 20 years. Now that I'm an adult, I see why that's the brother that you haven't seen in 10, 20 years because that's the brother that no longer wanted to go along to get along. That's the brother that said, fuck that shit, I'm going to distance myself from this toxicity. And you won't see me for 10, 20 years. And that's just how it be. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. And it's okay. As long as you're happy, it's okay. Fucking okay. Shit. It's about time. You make yourself happy. Truly. And if distancing yourself for 10, 20, 30, the rest of your life, then it is what it is. As long as you're happy, man. Woman. Seriously, as long as you're happy. Cause at the end of the day, you're gonna die with you. Okay? So when you're leaving this world, you're gonna have those thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put my glasses on. Shit, I didn't want to put my glasses on because of this, because I can see stuff in the glasses. All right, but shit, I'm tired of squinting at the screen. Okay, but yeah, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to live. You're gonna have to die with those thoughts. You know, ascend with happy thoughts. Die with happy thoughts. Right. Yeah. Like that time you went snorkeling or some shit like that. Or the time you went, what's that thing called? I always forget what that thing is called, but I've done it. I done it one time, but that time that I done it like 5 times that time because nobody was there, so I was able to keep doing it. What is it called? When you're in the air, when you're holding on to the little thingy and I forgot the name of that shit. I forgot the name of that shit, but yeah, shit. Literally forgot the name. Um, I forgot, but I am hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. What is the name of that? Do you know the name? You don't know the name? Cause what is the name? Where's my other phone? Cause I'm about to find the name of that shit. I don't know. I keep wanting to say like, why do I always forget that shit? That shit is weird. Okay, what's the name? You don't know the name? Let me see. Do you be watching One Piece? Images. What is that shit called? I'm trying to see what that's called. Uh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Wait a minute. So you gave your sister one of your kidneys and she betrayed you. Oh, who am I talking to? Let me see who I'm talking. Can I even see you? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, what happened though? Like, so were you there when the kidney transplant took place, or? Oh wow. So she met somebody and they gave her the kidney and you were there. Where are you from? Where are you from? Oh, you support her financially. Do you still support her financially? Oh, oh, you live in Dubai. Do you like it out there? Oh, wow. Why? Why are you still doing it? Because what? You feel like you have to? I know, did you? So you do it. So what time is it in Dubai? Oh my God, y'all did not go up at all. What time is it in Dubai? Let me see. So do they live in Pakistan or do they live in Dubai with you? Oh damn, it's 11:18 a.m. in Dubai. I'm in the United States. Yep, it's 1:18 here. It's 1:18. I'm really about to get off. I really do appreciate you tuning in to the live. I do. I do. I appreciate you tuning in to the live. Oh, that's nice of you. That's nice of you. Do you have any children? I'm about to get up off here. Do you have any children though? That's the last question I'm gonna ask. I feel like I'm asking all these questions. No children. That's nice. Well, congratulations. I said that's nice. Congratulations on your engagement. Seriously. That's nice. Does the person you're engaged to, do they live in California? Okay. Okay. Have you ever been to the US? You have? Oh, you haven't. Do you want to come to the United States? Is it nice? Do you eat the Dubai chocolate out there? You have, yeah. Yeah. I've never been outside of the country. Never. Never ever. Do you eat the Dubai chocolate? Is it good over there, the Dubai chocolate? Or is that just, is it just hyped up? I cannot. This is the longest I've been on here. Oh, well. Wait a minute. I did say that. I did say a person who wants a child. I did say that. But when I said that, I said something. I would fucking. But I be hearing crazy shit about Dubai, though. I will say that. I do be hearing some crazy things. Is that like a pause? Like, that's what I wanted to know. What is that? I don't know what the hell I just did. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. I don't know what I just pushed. But yeah, so do you eat the Dubai chocolate? Is that good? I mean, not is it good? Is it do everybody? Okay, let me get this shit together. Okay. Does everybody do what is going on? Okay, here we go. Do people in Dubai eat the Dubai chocolate like they do out here? Cuz people be going crazy for the Dubai chocolate out here. And I tried some and it was all right. It wasn't, you know, it was okay. Is it okay? Cuz man, I mean, it was cool. Yeah. I can order that on DoorDash. Do y'all have DoorDash out there in Dubai? So, it is expensive though. No, I haven't been outside of the United States. I would love to go outside of the United States. Never been. Never been. I, yeah. Okay. Let me stop yawning. Definitely. My gosh, I need to. I need to. I want to. I wouldn't mind like moving out the country, moving out of the U.S. The U.S. I wouldn't mind. But that's true. I needed that advice. Oh yeah, I'm not far from California. If that's where you're going, right? If you're going to California, not far from California. It's crazy because people in the U.S. like, well, let me just speak for myself. Like, I haven't been out the country, but there's parts in the United States, places that I haven't been to in the United States, right? And you know what else is so crazy? I know people who've never even left their hometown, never even left where they were born, never been outside of that. Who is this? I ain't got time for no drama. Is this is this email me. Send me an email. My information to my email I mean, my information is in the description of this channel. Send me an email. Definitely send me an email. Yeah, definitely. Email me. Definitely. I'm gonna get off of here though. Yeah, definitely email me. And also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. So when I go back live, you can, be notified and things like that. If you're not subscribed, if you haven't liked the video already, make sure you like the video as well. And turn your notifications on so when I do go back live, you can, you know, yeah, no problem, no problem. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, no problem at all. I appreciate your company. Okay, I've never been live. I've Yeah, thank you. I've never been live this long ever, but I feel like we've had a great conversation, and I appreciate that. And I'm gonna take your advice as well when it comes to traveling. I do need to travel. Okay, I do need to see something other than what I already know. So I appreciate that seriously. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.